Hey class, so have you ever thought about how different types of organisms can eat so differently? I mean, some organisms, like humans, eat plants and meat, but others eat just meat, or just plants, or some even make their own food. Wonder what organisms make their own food. Think photosynthesis? Plants, maybe? Things that do produce their own food, plants, are what we refer to as producers. Anything that gets its food through the process of photosynthesis is a producer. This includes trees, flowers, bushes, plants, anything like that. Both grass and a huge palm tree are both considered producers. Now, a consumer is the exact opposite. This refers to organisms like humans and animals that do not make their own food, but eat other things instead. Basically, this is an organism that feeds off of other organisms. Humans, dogs, all those kind of things are definitely consumers. But so are tiny little insects and fish. They can be all different types of animals. Now there is one more way in which organisms can get their food. Some things, like bacteria, mold, stuff like that, get their food by kind of latching on to a dead organism and getting nutrients by breaking down the cells of that dead organism into more simple things that can be used as nutrients. You ever left something in the fridge for way too long and seen that it had grown mold? Well, the mold that it grew, as it feeds off of the old food, is a decomposer. Now those are the three ways in which organisms can get food that they use for energy. However, we scientists have three different categories for consumers based upon what kind of food they actually eat. The first category is what we call herbivores. Herbivores are organisms that only eat plants, no meat of any kind. Hence the word herb. Herb means plant, and vor means to eat. You might think there aren't many organisms like this, but actually, there are probably way more than you would think. When you're thinking of herbivores, think of animals that eat kind of like cows do, grazing on pastures, eating grass and plants. Horses, rabbits, this turtle right here, even huge elephants are all herbivores. They eat no meat. Just like there are animals who eat no meat, there are animals who don't eat any types of plants, grass, anything like that either, meaning they only eat meat. You might not think there are many types of animals like this either, but there are actually over 270 types of carnivores. These animals usually have super sharp, fang-like teeth that help them capture and kill their prey, which is their food. Lions, cheetahs, leopards, tigers, even penguins are carnivorous animals. Lastly, there are many animals like us, animals that eat both plants and meats. Well, like a lot of humans at least. We call these animals omnivores. Now omni means all, and like we said before, vor means to eat. So omnivore means that they eat everything, both plants and animals. These animals have adapted to be able to survive as either herbivores or carnivores if they really needed to, as they can eat both plants and meat. Humans, bears, pigs, raccoons, all of these things are great examples of omnivorous animals.